answering each and every question you might have about pixie cuts. Okay, why I cut my hair to a pixie in the first place? I've been wanting, before I cut my hair, I wanted a pixie for about a year. I don't remember. Oh, Audrey Hepburn, my biggest inspiration. At least at the time, she was my biggest inspiration. And I just thought that it made her look so much richer, so much different, have so much elegance and class. And that's really what I valued at the time. And I felt it was the beginning of school. It was the beginning of my sophomore year. I had really long hair, but I just felt super basic. I felt like one of those basic cheerleader girls. And I was like, this doesn't represent who I really am. Like, I'm an edgy, like cute, cool girl that's like different, but not in a pick me way, just in a like, that's not how I feel on the inside. On the outside, I look like a wannabe popular cheerleader. I feel like I'm just a different person than that. So that's really one of the big reasons. And Audrey Hepburn, the first time I saw it, my reaction was, I was crying. I have the video. I posted the video, but I privated it, and I cried. I felt just so different, and I also cut it really bad. Really bad. Look, tip, big tip. The top of your hair, I'd never cut my hair this short before. So what I originally assumed is that the top of your hair was going to be the shortest length than all your hair. But no, the top is probably the longest or second longest piece of your hair, because the top goes like falls down. So make sure that you leave the top long. Like it should all be approximately the same height. And I was going to do like a waterfall, and I made these hairs like really short, and it looked even poofier than it should have looked. Don't do that. Just cut it all, feathered relatively evenly. Don't leave this short. Leave this long. Leave this nice and long, please. How did my friends and family react, especially as a Latina? My friends, it was on Halloween that I came out like that, and I told everyone that it was a wig. I kept telling everyone that it was a wig days after the fact. I'm just like a big prankster like that, okay? And then I told them the truth. My family was fuming. No, like everyone was really mad. My mom wasn't really. She was like, look what you've done. Like, she was kind of disappointed. No, she just found it kind of funny. Everyone found it kind of funny because I looked like this Hispanic meme. My grandma was the worst though. She could not get over it for weeks. Have I ever regretted it? Yes, I have regretted it. Now I don't regret it, just in hindsight, because I've always wanted to do this for more than a year, probably 2 years now, and I would have never done it. At least I'm in high school, and at least I'm trying new experiences, so that when like it actually matters when I'm an adult, I'm not doing crazy things with my hair and screwing it up like I did in high school. And I don't regret it now. Oh wait, I just told you why. Yes, I regretted it because of what I'm probably about to tell you. Do people treat me differently because of my hair? I think so. People used to think that I was like maybe popular or like basic, I don't know. And now I think less people come up to me. Boys, I get less huzz. I'm not gonna lie, I get less huzz. I do, because I don't know, maybe, I don't know, I look less feminine, I don't know. I look really feminine right now, but usually I look really boyish. Yes, people do treat me way differently. I feel more childish, I feel more boyish. And I would have been more confident, like going up to a guy, I would be more confident with long hair because I know that's what guys typically go for. And it's not like I attract a different type of guy, like a more edgy or like alternative type of guy. I just attract less guys. I haven't even attracted a more edgier guy. Has anyone ever thought I was a boy? Actually, long story short, I had to call the fire department to come to our house, and the firefighters were like way over there, and I was like, hey, our house is back here. It was the middle of the night, and they came up, and the firefighter was like, hey buddy, what's up? And I wasn't wearing any makeup or anything, and I was in my oversized pajamas, and he kind of saw me from the side / the back, and he just assumed that I was a boy. Hey buddy. Still kind of scarring because all the firefighters were really cute, but I can't pull as great as I did with long hair. But that's okay, at least I get to focus on my studies, I guess. And oh my god, what's the most annoying question you get about it? Why didn't you cut your hair? Okay, I know that this is the first time you've asked me, but I've been asked this more than probably 100 times. Every single person I've met, every single person that's my friend that I used to talk to on my social medias, they've asked me why did I cut it. And it's just so tiring having to explain it every time. And they're like, and they see my old pictures from my Instagram when I had long hair, and they're like, why did you cut it? Like, they make you feel bad for cutting it, and it really does make you a little bit insecure. Like, shoot, like, do I really look that dang bad with short hair? Like, can't you understand that? But that's probably what I would do if I was talking to someone that has short hair, and I had never had short hair like this in my life. So I understand where they're coming from. It's just annoying on short hair people's behalf. How does short hair make me feel? I thought that it would make me feel like Catwoman, but look at this. I have wavy hair. It always spikes out. I just look like an ice cream haircut, or like Mavis from Hotel Transylvania. I don't look like that powerful or like boss woman, but it makes me feel cute, you know. Now that it's at this phase, in my last phases, I just felt like a pineapple, and it's just, you need to be confident to pull this off. Honestly, I feel like tall girls, to be perfectly honest, pull this off really good. But if you're kind of like, I'm not chunky, but I'm short, so I'm condensed. If you're a short person like me, like, you just you're just gonna look cute. You're not gonna look like Catwoman, okay? Do I feel more like myself with a pixie or long hair? Long hair. So many different ways to style it. You know, this is also a big thing. You can't hide when you have short hair. Like, your outfits look so much different, and your outfits need to be giving. Your body needs to be giving. Your face needs to be giving. Because with long hair, you could be wearing a sack of trash, and your beautiful long hair is covering it. People see you from the back. They're like, oh, look at this beautiful, gorgeous girl. When you have short hair, they see your outfit. They judge it. Your hair is, you're basically bald. I remember the first time I walked into school with short hair, I was like, wait, it was like shorter. I was like, guys feel like this all the time? Like, their neck is literally exposed. Like, oh my god, even feeling it right now, like, your neck is exposed. Like, once you get short hair, you'll understand. Your neck is exposed. I know I keep stressing this, and it's a little weird, but you will understand. It's actually it gives me shivers a little bit. Like, it's crazy, the feeling that guys constantly feel, but they don't realize it because they've always had it. But oh, you won't even. Do I feel feminine in it? Feel really feminine when I wear like tops like these. But when I'm not, when I'm just dressing casual, like if I had long hair and I was dressing casual, like I would be super feminine. But with the same outfit with short hair, you always need to dress for a pixie cut, okay? Or short hair. You always need to have makeup on. My go-to response when someone says I can never pull that off, I don't have a go-to. I just like, yeah, I can barely pull it off myself. How often do I have to cut it to keep it up? I have to cut it kind of often. Sometimes, look, this front piece gets longer than all of my other pieces. And you know what? I do kind of need to fix it. But I don't want to, because I keep cutting it, and then I cut this piece and I'm like, oh, this part's longer now. I need to like, I don't want it to look, I want it to look like symmetrical. So I just leave it alone for the most part. You see, this looks freaking crazy because I have such wavy hair. And because I took it behind my ears too. But if it wasn't for my wavy hair, it probably wouldn't stay like that. Yeah, it's really hard to upkeep, honestly. Every morning when I wake up, I used to wear it to bed. I used to wear a do-rag to bed, or like any type of hat that I could find to bed. You need to buy one of these things, especially if you have thick hair and if you have poofy hair or wavy hair. You need to buy a do-rag. Listen to me, please. Pay attention. You need to buy a do-rag or a nice winter like beanie. Either wear it to bed, or what I do is I like make sure I have some time in the morning while I'm getting ready, and I put on that do-rag, or I'll put on the beanie depending on which one I have, but the do-rag works better. I have one that it's not, you don't tie it, it's just like a band, so it's nice. But yeah, you do have to wear that so that you can keep it in shape. If not, my hair will constantly be up crazy. So it is kind of, it's pretty high maintenance. Yeah, long hair is super low maintenance in my opinion. Short hair is not low maintenance, especially a pixie. You're gonna be constantly thinking about it. Because it's harder to control little pieces of hair that tend to stick up than long pieces of hair that just let gravity do their thing. Would I ever grow it out, or am I a pixie for life? I am growing it out right now. Oh, that's another question people constantly ask me, like, when are you gonna grow it out? Like, hair normally grows. Like, what do you want me to do? It's like pull like constantly. I don't know what people expect. Yes, I am growing it out. I'm glad that I got to experience this phase. I'm glad that you guys asked me these questions. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you want to get a pixie, do it. Just do it. Make sure you have someone that can give you advice, or come back to my YouTube channel, and you should probably get it done at the hairdressers. I did it myself. It turned out horrible. It turned out nightmarish. I definitely recommend you should. If I could go back, that's what I would do differently for sure. Bye. Make sure to subscribe and hit the like and post notifications and comment. Bye. If that dog doesn't stop barking.